Hello guys, Jagveer Singh back with another video of CATIA V5 software, and in this video I will tell you about some basic functions like how to rotate the screen, how to zoom in and zoom out of the screen, and all other features which are under the view taskbar in CATIA. So this was a requested video that I got from one of the subscribers which left me a comment, and I hope this video will help them out a lot. So let's get started. For the same, I have made a Word document side by side which we are going to follow in order to show you and also help you understand how the things are going to work. And while I'm going to post this video, I will also post this document under description. So we can see that the first and the most requested thing was how to zoom in and zoom out of the screen. So it's pretty common thing that we are going to deal in CATIA, whether we are going to make a part or we are going to work with any kind of assemblies. So it's always better to understand what is the best and the most convenient way in order to optimize your skills with CATIA. I will also always recommend that using any kind of software, especially CAD and CAM softwares, always have a mouse handy. A wireless or a wired mouse is always better than not having a mouse at all, or especially when you're working with laptops. So as I do have a mouse, first I'm going to use the mouse, and side by side I'm going to use the Word document in order to tell you if you don't have a mouse, then how can you get access to those features. So let's say right now, let me make a small sketch so that it makes your life easy to understand all these features. So I'm just going to make a rectangle, and as you guys can see, here is the exit sketch. If you want to get out of the sketch, you have exit workbench right here at the top. It can be anywhere, but this is the symbol. You go out of the sketch, and then I can go to pad and just give it any extrusion. So this is just an example that I just want to show you in order to easily explain you how the zoom in function and zoom out function works. So the first thing, how can we zoom in and zoom out of the screen in CATIA software? So using the mouse, it is said that the first step is one click on the mouse wheel. Okay, one click on the mouse wheel, then right click once. So once, only once. Right click and move the mouse forward and backward to zoom in and out respectively. So this is using the mouse. If you don't have a mouse, within the software you have view taskbar, and all the features that we are going to discuss today are present here. So zoom in and zoom out, you have option zoom in and zoom out. This is comparatively slower than the mouse, but if you don't have a mouse, then this is the only way to zoom in and zoom out in CATIA. So in this Word document, I have shown where you can easily find how to zoom in and zoom out. So next feature is how to rotate feature in CATIA. So let's say that this rectangular block, if I want to rotate, how can I see all the sides of this block, which is really very common when you design any part, because sometimes you might need to make some features which are just at the back and not at the front. So it is essential to know how to rotate the part. In this case, we can see the first step, if you have a mouse, to rotate the feature in CATIA is hold the mouse wheel first and then hold the right click button. You click and then drag in the direction that you want. If I want to rotate the feature towards my left, I have to drag my mouse towards left. If I want to move it towards right, I have to drag it towards right. If you don't have the mouse, you can always come here under the view taskbar. We have rotate feature, single click and hold the left side of the mouse, or if you don't have the mouse, then you are definitely working with laptop, then just left click on the laptop and simply drag it to the side that you want to rotate. Just like here I've mentioned, this is the function that you can use to rotate any feature in CATIA. Pan view can actually help you to move the part or a feature in the CATIA space. So this whole background, you can see dark blue in color in my setting, is the space, and you have the ability to move your feature anywhere in the space. So how can you do it? You can always use pan right here. You can click on pan, hold the left click, and you can move anywhere you want the feature to move in. If you have the mouse, so using mouse, you simply hold the mouse wheel and drag the mouse in order to move your feature wherever you want. So fit all in function is also a really good feature that you might always need, because especially when you are working with assemblies and you have a lot of small components that you might miss, so it's always better. So let me give you an example right here. So I have this feature. Let's say I zoom out a lot and I move it to the side. So now I'm kind of lost where my part is and it's hard to find. So you can always click on fit all in, and your part will come right in the middle of the screen. So it makes it easier for you to find your part wherever it is in the space. So fit all in feature help you to fit the feature made in CATIA within the screen if lost due to some reason. You can see this is the feature right here, fit all in. So the Word document is completed, but there are some features under the view taskbar which I would like to share. One is the fly mode. So when you are rotating the part, it is rotating the part with respect to the axis system. But when you try to turn on the fly mode, it will turn the part with respect to your mouse. So that's the main difference between this. Wherever your mouse pointer is going to be, it's going to rotate the part or any feature with respect to that position. So we covered all these functions. So normal view is always to have the front view of any feature. So I click on normal view. If I want to look at this side, I click once and it will show me a front view of that feature. For the same, I have different views, create multiple views. I can click on that and it will show me different views of the same part or any feature. If you are unfamiliar, you can always come here and click on isometric, and there are all views that you might want to play around with or to understand with respect to the drawings. There is front view. It will show the front view of your part. There is back view. It will show the back of your part, and so on. I like to work in isometric, so I'm back to isometric. And here you can specify that what kind of visualization would you like to have. So it is all user dependent, but if you need to have a specific material, or if you have applied a material to your part, then it is visual under choosing one of the options, which is the last one, customize view parameters. You click on it and you do have option for materials if you have specified a material to the part. I will explain you this in detail in another video, so stay tuned for that as well. So this is hide, show, and like if you want to swap for visibility. So what does that mean is when you right click on the feature, you have option to hide and show the feature. When you click on hide and show, it will temporarily hide the feature that you wanted to hide, and if you want to make it visible, you have to click on swap visible space, and it will take you to an imaginary space where all your hidden features will be there. If it is very useful, especially in assemblies when you want to make constraints, and it helps you to go back and forth, and side by side you can do some minute measurements as well at very precise locations which you generally cannot choose because of some path restrictions that occur. But this feature allows you to do it really easily. You can simply hide one part and make measurements irrespective of any restrictions. So you can always toggle between. So this is your main space, and this is going to be your hide and show space. If you want to bring this part back to the main space, you do the same thing, right click, hide show, and you go back to the main space, and there you have the part. So we basically covered all the features under the view taskbar, and that was the main task in this video. Thanks for your support, and please do ask any questions if you want me to make a particular video on some other features, and I would love to do that. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you.